And Steelers are underway. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Jackson, first play, going to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Now a 2nd and 10. Jackson now. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
Jackson. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
No, we changed it.
From the gun, Jackson. He's got it complete. Derrick Henry. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. A shotgun handoff to Henry. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. 2nd and 6. They'll run it again with Henry. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Now it's Jackson. And it's caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Harris. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Throwing is Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now Wilson. To the right side and intercepted. picked up by Brandon Stephens. And the Ravens are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. Throwing is Jackson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that's one way you take away a first down as a defender. Make sure you have a little bit of physical play when the ball gets to the receiver. Find a way to jostle it free. They caught him off guard, forced the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Jackson. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Ravens 7, Steelers nothing.
Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Henry will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Here's Jackson to throw. And he's going to go down. This will count as a sack, a very short sack, taken down at the 2.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd down and goal to go.
3rd and goal, Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. Now Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The big back Derrick Henry held out of the end zone. And the Steeler D will celebrate the goal line stand. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe, I don't know if he made it out of the end zone. No signal. Yes, it's a safety. And the defensive penetration there blew that play up and got him 2 points.
How about how they got off at the snap of the football, got upfield into the backfield, and created the big play? That's the key to everything.
On the return, Hardy. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll start with a give to Henry. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. To throw is Jackson. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
That's caught downfield by Pickens. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Now Wilson changing the play. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. They'll roll him out right. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Harris running straight ahead. Oh, fighting off the defender. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson. That throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown Steelers. From 17 yards out. And the Steelers have got it back to within a score. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead is down to 2. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Running from the gun with Henry. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
2nd and 10. Henry up the middle. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Here's Jackson. Looking for Aguilar, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. This is a game, Charles, it's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we look toward the third quarter.
And not just a chance to finally get a little more offense going, but to erase that small deficit they currently trailed by. I think they'd send a pretty powerful message to the opposite sideline if they drive it right down the field coming out of the half.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Here's Wilson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 20-yard line. They hand this off to Harris. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Now it's Wilson. Got an open man. It's Washington. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Darnell Washington, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Steelers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point now by Boswell. And the lead is up to 5.
Makes the score Steelers 14, Ravens 9.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. And in for the Steelers, touchdown. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Steelers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yo.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Henry again on 2nd down. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Inside handoff, Henry. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Back to throw. Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Jackson from the shotgun. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. This one, an absolute must. It's 4th and 4. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Steps away to his left. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Cameron Sutton. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Wilson wants to throw it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
That swung out wide to Harris. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. Here now, 2nd and 4. Throwing again here, Wilson. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches